It's a family farm and it's been in the family for generations, I suppose. I have 65 cows and I've recently transitioned over from conventional to organic dairy farming. As you get older, you realise that there's a bit more to life. This doesn't mean that you're not working for money because you have to make a living. But you realise then that there's an awful lot more value to other aspects of your farming life. When my father transferred over the farm to me, he also transferred over some beehives he had. I went at beekeeping with the same kind of a drive as I had for dairy farming. Here I was on one hand spraying all the wildflowers and on the other hand trying to get as much honey as I could. And I kind of realised then that there was something wrong, there was a balance need to be struck. So bit by bit we started putting more land towards space for nature, pushing the boundary out all the time where we were happy enough to allow this area to go to nature and making sure our profits were still intact. A couple of years ago, they went to the Netherlands and looked at a project that was over there where they were looking after godwits. Actually, they're a wader bird, but they were nesting in silage ground. A lot of farmers came together. They delayed mowing so that the birds and the chicks could feed. They designed this results-based payment where the more chicks that were hatched out of a year and that were reared, the higher the payment the farmer was getting. And I thought, wow, this is groundbreaking stuff. When I came back home, I said this to a couple of friends of mine and we decided we needed to create something similar at a landscape scale, which was the Bride Valley, and draw up management plans for farms that they could improve biodiversity, improve water quality, lower their carbon footprint. And that was the makings of the Bride Project. The Bride Project was hugely successful. We had 43 farmers. They all carried out their management plans. They all increased their space for nature. And we had to design something that you could concretely say that this result is better than that result, so you get a better payment. So that was the Farmland Biodiversity Index, the FBI. And then the Bioregional Weaving Lab came about. They were talking about these 4 returns. The obvious next step for me then was maybe we could combine the both of them and create a sustainable farming index for dairying based on the 4 returns, so that now we're not only looking at the financial return that you get from dairying, but also what are you contributing environmentally, what are you contributing socially. You know, with the Bride Project we had a 43 farmer discussion group, and the social aspect of that is hugely important. When you have farmers depending on other farmers, then you have a circular economy, then you have a sustainable economy.